Hello?
Can you hear me, brother?
Hello, my brother. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can. How are things? How's it going?
Everything is fine, bro. How are you?
I'm fantastic, man. I'm super stoked to get this episode started.
Bro, you don't have no idea how hyped I am. Because for the first time, we are doing something right. I know everything is going perfect. So, for the first time, we are about to start a fucking great movement. We can actually hype people to, come into this revolution and, take their freedom because they think they are free, but they are not.
I agree. It's people that have been trying to control things and stop us and spread all kinds of disinformation that have kept us from our good goal. But I feel like what you're doing, brother, you're starting the revolution. You're getting people on the tip that they need to be on.
Yeah, bro, I'm doing my part. I did what I had to do. I am doing my part because most of people, bro, they are afraid that something can happen. They can go to prison or something like that. I've done all that. There's nothing that can scare me, There's nothing. I was a former gang member, so I have already seen the system, and I was outside this system. When you're outside the system, is much easier to see the actual problem. And that's what I did, and now I'm fighting for freedom, others' freedom. So now it's time about to we actually make people wake up, because when I released the docs of all doxes,
Mm-hmm.
you saw it, bro. It went viral.
It went worldwide. It was great. I woke up the next morning, saw the article, and I was like, "Oh my God, look what happened!" I was like, "Look, he made worldwide news, and that's good. That
That's
means
good. That's very good.
that shows that people are paying attention, and look at the impact that you as one person had. That was fantastic, man."
Fantastic. I risked my life. I put myself in danger. I don't give a fuck, because when I did that, when you do something great, if they wanted to kill me or injure me, I would become even a greater, symbol for revolution.
Yep.
And I think when people showed me that love on Instagram and everybody changed their profile picture to my picture, and they supported me, they did that, I think they actually saved my life, because you cannot do whatever you want to do, because it's always people's choice. If people are gonna rise up against you, you're done, and they don't
Mm-hmm.
want that. So I think that's the only thing that saved me, because of our family, of the people who woke up and showed me that support. That was fantastic, bro. That was for the first time I just saw. I was overwhelmed. I was like, whoa. I had some idea how big it would get, but I didn't know that big. I had
Yeah.
no idea that big, that huge, bro. I just woke up the next day. I log on Instagram.
Well, that's what happens whenever you put your neck out there. People want to see somebody that's actually doing something that has a right cause. So they don't want to try to support the people that are corrupt. They saw that you were trying to do some good for the movement, and the movement stands for something bigger than that, and they wanted to support that. And you took the first righteous step, man.
As I said before, the first domino.
Mm-hmm.
The first domino is the hardest part for you to just smash it down, take it down. But what happens if the first domino falls? The whole thing will fall. They just go viral, da 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 da, and it's over. And I pushed down the first domino. Let's go. That's it.
Exactly.
Let's go. And when that hit the national news, bro, I just woke up the day after. I was like 1,300 requests on Instagram. And I thought,
That's what happens.
yeah, bro. And I thought that But this is maybe, is it can be true. I just slept, I woke up, and bam, and
that's what's needed, man. They needed,
bro.
like you said. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm here.
That's what's needed, man. They needed that first domino. They needed to have somebody there that was willing to stand up. And that's it. I mean, if anything, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook all prove, like, once you get that following, like you said, once the people decide, hey,
Yeah.
this is we should pay attention to, that's whenever it starts making an effect.
Mm.
Like you said, people started changing their profile pictures. People started, requesting you, wanting to talk to you, and that's good. That means
That's great, bro. I was overwhelmed, but I'm not doing this for fame, for money. I have already been bribed once before, and I turned that bribe down, and they bribed me with 100,000 bitcoins. It's about $40 million, and I turned it down because I'm not about money. What happened if I gave them all the information that they wanted? Huh? How long can I live? How long do you think that I can be safe?
You'd be expendable.
If they can offer me $40 million, they can offer someone $2 million to kill me, or even less.
But it's never been about the money. You're right. It's always been about the message.
The message, and I think that's why I got that so much attention. This love that I got from everybody, because everybody knows I'm doing this for the cause. It's never about me. It's always about them.
Mm-hmm.
I know, just to help someone, just to see someone smile, bro. That's the biggest reward.
Exactly.
Everybody thinks that everybody is about money, fame, glory. I live that life, but it's so shallow. It's very, at the end, it's nothing. Where is all those people that party with me all the time? Where is all those masses that every time they saw me, they go, Kia, how are you? Come, my friend. Where are they? I just started a revolution. Where are they? They are still at the same places with the shallow thing, and they are just, I heard you're a rebel. Fuck off, man. I always been a rebel. Like Christmas Eve, people they went and they want to, do everything. We went and we fed the homeless. We celebrate Christmas Eve with the homeless. It's not about, I just want people to wake up. I don't want people to do anything. I just want them to think. That's it. Nothing more. Just think. Everyone thinks I'm a great hacker. Bro, I'm zero with technology. I can hack shit. I can hack people into pieces. No problem. I was hitman for 10 years. That's no problem. But I can hack shit. The thing I did, just research. Research.
Yep.
The information is on the fucking internet. Just connect the dots. How can you connect those dots? You must think. When you think, you can connect everything.
People don't want to think. That's the problem. They want people to tell them what to think. They don't want to go out and do the research. They don't want to go out.
Yeah, they want always someone else to do it for you.
Exactly. And then whenever they find like the slightest chink in the armor, they consider them, this person was spreading disinformation, or this person's not a truther, or this person's fake, blah 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 blah. And people don't realize that, hey, we are people.
Oh yeah, they don't realize. Look what you are doing. People think that you have to. They think, oh, look at them. He doing that thing. He doing that thing. But when you started this, you were a newbie.
Mm-hmm.
You started. You learned by yourself. Yep. If I do this, okay, this is a new technique. Okay, I can spread it. And now a podcast.
Exactly.
The information that you are sending out is great. People don't know how much time it takes to write that little text. That text that you wrote, you have to read 15 articles to give that information out.
Yep.
they don't get it. They just say, okay. Or
All they
they just mass liking it for liking it.
Exactly. They don't actually try to digest it, and
Mm.
and that's okay. I understand that entirely, because it takes all this information, all this stuff that we are doing. It is pretty heady. It is very hard to like try to digest. But
Yes.
that's why we have to keep doing what we do. Is just keep putting out articles, keep putting out posts, keep
Yeah.
putting out videos, because it will awaken them eventually.
I
If
hope
not
so.
now, 2, 3 years down the road, whenever people are thinking, hey, who was that guy,
Yeah.
Anonymous Kyablo? Who was that? Who was that guy, Freedom Faction? What were they doing? They're going to come back and see, hey, we were trying to do it for the right reasons. We were trying to help you
Bro,
guys out.
this
No, you
this
didn't see it.
this podcast today, me and you, we're gonna write history. This gonna be a legendary podcast, and I can promise you, because we both are very strong individuals, and we trying to give information out. And think about it. Now, both of us is gonna talk to each other for the people, and we're gonna send out that message, bro. I'm telling you, this message me and you gonna send out today. This message will be even more powerful than the dogs of all doxes. We're gonna hit something hard now, because I released the dogs of the doxes, okay? And the first domino fall, and it just stopped. Now I return. Now you are the other cause. Now with this message through you, the rest of domino will fall, and when it stops, somebody else will take it on and on. So this is one of the greatest movement ever. We are actually writing history, bro.
And that's all it seems. And what's crazy about it is it seems so simple. As we're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
And that's all I really wanted to do, is just I wanted to have a podcast where I could have people on like yourself, and all kinds of other pages, all kinds of other researchers, all kinds of people that there are in this community, so we could have these kinds of conversations, so we could actually talk about these things and get it out. Too many people
But
now.
bro, people are afraid. Many of them are
Yep.
afraid. The most people you see on Instagram, most of them are kids, and that's great. That's good, because when I was a kid, I just like to play PlayStation, go out with my friends, do some crazy stuff, and come home, and you didn't think about it. But they are actually on Instagram, and they are actually getting information out.
Yep.
If I have been in anonymous for 1 year, not more, and before that, I didn't know nothing. If you talked about me, chemtrails, I said, what's that? If you talk everything about me, I said, what's that? But when it all started, last week. I think this is what we're going to talk about on the podcast, how I started everything. It all started when Israeli bastard, they killed my friend in Palestine. And I watched it on national news when they bombed the house, the first house they bombed. My friend from Sweden, he was there to visit his family. And I just watched my close friend getting murdered on national TV. And I see people are, hey, yes, they are cheering. I couldn't let that go.
That's horrible.
That's fucked up, bro. Can you imagine? And I am very loyal to my friends. I'm very loyal. I do everything that I can to make them happy. I know. And when you watch, if someone gonna hurt you, I promise I hurt them back 10 times more.
Yep.
And when you see that, something died.
It changed you.
Yeah, someone I love died, and it was a great pain. But that pain woke up something inside me that the elites of the world today are trembling. So because of that, I'm what I am today. So they created the monster that they are actually scared of.
Exactly. And on that note, I'm right there with you. It definitely took having to see people around me dying because because of addictions to alcohol, because of addictions to drugs, because of just addictions to like the party lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know, and I get it. Don't get me wrong. I have a beer every now and then, but it literally took looking at the core of, well, why do we think it's fine to treat people this way? Why do we think it's okay that I can just go spend $300 at the bar? It took critically looking at everything going on to like break the programming to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is this all going on? Why is this happening? And too many people nowadays, they hop on the bandwagon mentality. They don't really do their own research. They don't think for themselves. They think, oh, well, sure. They turn themselves into literal yes men, and when that happens, you know, they just go for whatever. You know, they don't think, and that's the problem. Is with everything that I am doing, with the page, with the project, and the podcast, is to make people think. Is to get out the message. No, you're not that crazy. Like there are other people out there that are way more crazier, that are doing a lot more intense stuff and thinking that. This is just here to open up the gate for that.
Exactly, because you know we have to make sure that people, because you know I have you heard my speech?
Which one?
I made a speech. You know, we live in a world.
No, I read the one for Operation Cleanup though.
No. We live in a world. If you want to, you can watch it now before we start the whole thing. It's about 5 minutes, and I can send you the link to YouTube right now. And you know, when I wrote that, and I told my friends and everything, you know, when I started, me and two other guys, we started an anonymous operation in Sweden, and that's my team here, who works with me. And you know, one guy was hacker, one systematic, and it was me from the streets. So we joined forces from different backgrounds, and that was it. And you know, we have done so much for the world, and people don't get it, and we just keep going and going and going.
Well, I feel like a lot of people only think of Anonymous as like a hacker group.
Nah. It was from the beginning, but it's like two different.
Exactly.
You got the hacktivist, and you got activists. Activists are operational. They're on the streets. They are holding up signs and do everything. Hacktivists, they are doing the hacking part. And hacktivists, they have to remain anonymously because the thing they do, you know, they can get charged for it because they are actually invading somebody else's home, if you think it that way. And, you know, they charge them like 200 years, and it's insane. For what? You go and kill somebody, you get 5 years, 10 years. But you do some hacking, 400 years because it's you. It's stupid. What? For information? The government tells you to tell the truth. And when you tell the truth, they say, no, not that. Don't tell that. Tell something else.
Don't tell that.
Yeah.
Let us get all the other evidence. Just don't tell the truth.
Yeah, don't tell the truth. And it's stupid. You know, the CIA actually made up the word conspiracy theories. You know, and when they made up that word, it was after they assassinated JFK.
Yep.
And, you know, they told that to people, so people gonna look crazy. They're gonna just look stupid.
And dismiss us.
Look at us today, bro. Look at us today. Look, that word, what have done with them today? Tinfoil hat and, you know, all that bullshit. Okay, we got tinfoil hat and everything, but we are still speaking the truth.
There's still probably some validity to wearing a tinfoil hat. I mean, you look at ELF towers, you look at Quick towers, you look at all the microwaves we're just sitting in, including the Wi-Fi waves. There's probably a reason why people were saying tinfoil hat it blocks out the frequencies. It blocks out these things. But I guess we're the crazy ones, right?
Yeah, we are the crazy ones. I know, like Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi fucks you up too. All that radiation. You cannot see it.
But it's there. It's like whenever chicks put their phone near their breasts, and then, you know, they figure out, oh my gosh, what happened? 3 years later, I developed breast cancer.
Yeah.
Like, well, you have all this radiation emitting from your phone, all these microwaves emitting from your phone, and all these waves just pretty much beating into your heart or near your chest. and you're wondering why you have
Yeah.
cancer, you're sitting with like a little uranium device in your pocket near your chest every day. So of
Every
course,
day. And
ev-
and beside that, they eat at McDonald's. They eat all this chemistry stuff. They go and party all night.
yep.
They and they take so many prescription drugs, and that's it's funny part, bro. The thing I don't understand is that they say do not do drugs, huh? That's what the government tells you. Do not do drugs. What? Marijuana, cocaine, all that shit that comes from is actually a vex. It's a fucking weed. How can you tell something that grows on Earth that is actually good for you? They say do not use that. Use
Hmm.
these chemicals that you have to go to the drugstore to get it out. And people say it's medicine. But you go to the drugstore to get it out. Drug store. That's
It's
simple. And they don't get it.
the drugs that they legalize, the drugs that they come in, the one that they manufacture, and the ones that they ship out into the people.
Yeah. OxyContin have killed. How long have OxyContin been around for? 2 years, 3 years? Not that long.
Nope.
No? OxyContin have killed more people than any drugs combined from the beginning until today. Can you imagine that, bro?
Well, imagine it's like when you take them, whenever you get prescribed them, you literally turn into like a puddle on the couch,
Mm.
and then you combine that with all kinds of other pills like Oxycontin, Promethazine,
Xanax.
Xanax, Loritabs, all of these pills, like all this pharmakia, all of it just kills you slowly and it destroys your neural pathways. It gives you way more problems than there are solutions,
Yes.
and it's insane.
Plus, it makes you dumb.
Yeah, it dumbs you down, makes you numb and dumb to where you don't pay attention, to where you're just like, oh well, my prescription's almost out, time for me to go get another.
Bro, like I have partied a lot. When I took like amphetamine, when I took it, I felt good. It worked on me because I'm always hype.
Hmm.
So when I take it, I think I got ADHD. That's bullshit too, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm very hype. I'm a hype person. I'm always like this energy, energetic person. So when I take amphetamine or cocaine, for me, cocaine is a social drug.
Hmm.
People are looking at it like, oh shit, that's it. No, we cannot sit home alone and take cocaine and drink for yourself.
That's an addict.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
I cannot do that. I'm like, when I have it, yo, bro, come here. Yeah, take some girls with you. Yeah, we sit here, we have a party. You can do it because you take 2, 3 lines, you get hype, energetic, you talk, and you get so much emotion. Some people open up, some people get sad, but it's up to each person. But like that, I can say. But amphetamine is a bit heavy drug because when you take it, you cannot sleep. But I can sleep on it, no problem. But people cannot sleep, and when you don't sleep, you do crazy stuff. You start hallucinating. You feel. People have done so many stupid things on that. But like when I took it, I feel good. Hmm? So one time I was at somebody's house, and he had this Ritalin, and he said, "Yeah, you want some Ritalin?" I said, "I hate pills. I don't take it." He said, "But no, and this was like 5 years ago." And he was like, "Bro, but this is amphetamine, but is legal." He says, "This is what doctor give to you when you got ADHD." I said, okay, let me try it. So I tried it. Bro, I have never been. I was like, I went mute. I went mute. I talked. I looked at people funny, and I think if this is amphetamine that when I take I feel good, what the fuck is this then? I went mute. I didn't want to speak to anyone. I want to be for myself, and that was like Then I understood how it works. So I tried, experimented to see how I feel. And, when you experience it on yourself, then you understand exactly what people are going through. And when I hated pills then, after that, I hate pills even more.
Yep.
And yet I see people that they are taking Xanax and, everything. Why are you taking? I'm depressed. Why are you depressed? I don't know. Why are you taking this shit then? This make you even more depressed.
Yep. And that's the problem.
Yeah, they want to have you sick all the time.
Yep. It's a profit for them. It helps them so they can keep us in a perpetual loop to where we're like in debt or where we feel like we're going to get better because of the help that they're providing whenever we all know it's just going to destroy us that much more.
Yeah, bro. They give you one pill, you're going to feel good about it. You say, hey, headache. Okay, take this one. You take that one and you say, shit, my stomach hurts. Shit, yeah, it's not good for your stomach. But take this pill for your stomach, so you go away. You take that, you say, oh shit, my liver hurts. Oh shit, yeah. Take this for your liver, and it all go away. Oh shit, my kidneys are hurting. Oh shit, this is a pill for your, and it's go on and go on and go on.
And that's it. And that's what they want. They want one pill for 2 problems, and then they want 3 pills for 6 problems, and then they just keep getting you that way. And that's what happens whenever we give power over to the system. Whenever we try to let these quote unquote officials try to dictate what we think is healthy for us, or at least what they consider approved. It's insane.
Who can tell us that controlling them? Because if you're gonna control somebody, who are controlling that person that's controlling somebody?
Exactly.
We don't know. According to studies, and everyone says, yeah, it's true because it said according to studies.
Right.
But when we say marijuana is a great plant and it has so many, no, have you some studies on it? Official studies. Of course, it never will be official studies. Who can grant that? Official studies. Like you can never find an official study on Monsanto that is bad for you.
Oh, well, that's why they're always taking out the labels on stuff, and they're never telling us what kind of ingredients and chemicals they're putting into the food. They know it's toxic. Even the scientists there that work on the food, they don't eat the GMO food that's at the cafeteria of Monsanto because they know it's just toxic. It's disgusting.
Bro, every person that spoke out for Monsanto got killed. Every fucking person have got killed that spoke out. I remember it was some scientist that worked on Monsanto, and after years he come out and he spoke, it's bad for you. This thing will only kill you. And 3 weeks after he was dead. And they slender him.
And then all the other alternative medicine scientists, they got killed, like right back to back to back. There's like 4 different doctors that got killed because they were practicing alternative medicine.
Yeah. Because
they want to try to funnel it to where the only place we get our drugs and everything is from them, is from the people and the things that they prescribe.
Do you remember a long time ago, when we watch that old commercials, that doctors were the one who doing commercials for cigarettes?
Yep.
Hi, I'm Dr. blah, blah, blah. I smoke Camel. It's very good for you. This is the best alternative for cigarettes. I smoke Camel. You should listen to your doctor. And people just went and buy Camel.
And now they look at it. A few years later, people started developing lung cancer. They started having yellowness of the teeth and all kinds of other problems. But it was prescribed. It was okayed by your doctor, so obviously it was cool, right?
Yeah. And the school system is a hoax. Our medical system is a hoax. Everything is a hoax. You think about it, bro. You go to the dentist to fix your teeth. If you go to the dentist and the dentist fix your teeth, why in the hell are you going back to fix the teeth again?
It's because they didn't fix everything.
No.
They need you to come in for a follow-up checkup.
You know what?
And then
you know what they do?
4 months after.
Yeah, you know what they do, bro? They put the thing they put in that paste that they fix your teeth with. You know, that paste and fluoride, they don't mix together. And what do? They say fluoride is good for you. It's in your toothpaste. You take the fluoride, yeah, you wash it,
No.
and you see. And eventually it will fall off. And you have to go and fix it again. It's all about having customers. The customer must come back. If they fix your teeth and you go home, there are other jobs.
Right? And that's it. That's the big secret. That's it right there. Is if they do their job right, well, then they wouldn't have to have a job.
No, it's all about that. Okay, bro. It's 8. You want us to start?
We've actually been on. We actually just finished the live portion. People were listening in that whole time.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
for me, it's like this. I just speak my mind. You know, I don't care about people's feelings. What I'm talking about, they're gonna get hurt. It doesn't matter to me. I'm the only thing that matters to me that I want to get this truth out. I want to get people to think. I want to get people to understand what we are doing, what we are actually doing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
so. With that being said,
yeah.
Let me throw out an idea, or at least throw you a question.
Yeah.
Who, as a declared anonymous member, what do you believe that your duty is?
You know, people think that if they join the movement, if they buy a Guy Fawkes mask and they put it on their face, that their problems will go away. They think that they are joining an organization, or they are joining. Some people think that they are joining some group of mafia or gang organization. You know, everyone wants to get reconnected. Everyone, they want recognition. They want actually people remembering them, but they don't understand. When you put your mask on, you're nobody. You're none. You don't exist. You know? And it's a lifestyle. Anonymous is a lifestyle. Some people say, I'm ex-anonymous. What the hell is ex-anonymous? Huh? Have you changed your lifestyle? You know, I'm ex-anonymous member. No, they call it member, but it's not that. You know, you cannot call it nothing. Think the actual guy, the Guy Fawkes met, that this was his idea for in 1600. I know this guy, the idea of that particular guy is still alive today.
Mm-hmm.
But we have developed it even brighter. We have done so many things. So, for me, it's a lifestyle. It's an unselfish lifestyle. If you're going to be in this movement, you have to put your own problems aside. You have to put everything you've been through aside. Everything you will do from now on forward is for someone else.
Yep.
And you do it and you don't want anything in return. You know, nothing in return. You just do it. You just go and help others. We just want to bring back the harmony back to humanity. Because humanity is almost lost.
Yep.
There is no humanity. You know, the only thing I see is always a control system. I have said from day one, I said now, you know, I'm a man without any God or any religion. I respect people's beliefs. I respect people's religions and their duty to do so. But I don't agree with it. Because it's a control system.
Yep.
And the problem with it is that if these religions are preaching peace and harmony, why in the hell can they not just work together? Huh? If you are, look, you are a different individual. Me and you, we want the same cause.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? We don't know each other. But when me and you, we talk like this, for me, it's like I have known you all my life. It feels like that's my brother. I know
Yep.
if I come to United States and I call you, we meet up. But we say, shit, I'm fighting for this cause, but he's fighting for the same cause. No, he cannot do that because I'm fighting. Okay, me and him, we have to kill each other. You know,
No.
it doesn't add up. It doesn't
make sense. It's division.
Division.
And can I speak on that real quick?
Yeah, bro, please.
Like, okay, so I started this podcast. I started this probably about 6 to 8 months or so ago.
Yeah.
And in that time, I've met up with people like you. I've met up with Christians. I've met up with activists. I've met up with pagans. I've met up with all kinds of different people from all different walks of life that, like you said, have that same cause, trying to get the truth out there, trying to just not expose things, but to share this message, to try to help us all grow, to have some humanity. Yeah. And in that time, it's been crazy because people you would think that were there to try to help, that have all the resources, all the capabilities to help, they didn't because they didn't think, oh, well, this guy doesn't believe the exact same thing I did, so he must be crazy. He must not know what I'm about. And that's the problem, is there's too much division between all of us instead of trying to look at the common goal and work towards it.
Yeah.
And I feel like you put that together properly, man.
Yeah, bro, because it's all about this. You know, when I joined the anonymous movement, you know, I was first activist for Palestine. And bro, I just fought so for Palestine. I didn't know nothing about Palestine. I know something about Palestine and Israel. You know, I knew it, but I didn't look into it until they murdered my friend, and I saw the national news, and I didn't know. Then they called me like on my phone. I was, hi, they say Kia. I said yeah, and they were crying. I said, why are you crying? They killed Oli. What? Yeah, they killed Oli. Who killed Oli? What the fuck are you saying?
Yeah.
He said, didn't you see on national TV the house they bombed? It was all he said, and it was his cousin. And he said the only thing they found is his head and his arm. And you know, how the fuck can you take a message like that? How can you digest it? You know, and I have been around for too long. I have seen death. I have seen everything. I have buried people. I have buried friends. And I have seen all that. You know, it's still hard to digest something like that when they call you and they say something, and you have just witnessed the whole fucking thing on national TV. You know, when there was this world championship, and you know, you just saw it on TV, like Brazil lost with 7-2, and from that, bam! And I was like, what? So, you know, after that, I went to town, and I just went up to people and said, Shalom. I want one person just answer me back, Shalom, because I didn't know. I didn't know what the fuck was Zionist or a Jew. I thought it was the same thing. So I just said, Shalom, you know. I just, then there was like 5 guys, they said someone said Shalom back, and I fucked them up all up. I just battered all 5, and I wanted to kill everybody because they killed my friend. So I want to retaliate. I want revenge. I want death. I want the same thing. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. And, you know, I start to, you know, causing troubles and, you know, fighting people. And, you know, I just went back to my old ways when I was in gang. So that's the only thing I knew, the brutality. So I went to that. But, you know, after a while, I was like, I'm not making any sense.
Exactly.
How many people am I going to fight? Okay, I'm a good fighter, but someone is always more stronger and a better fighter.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, you're not invincible. Nobody's invincible. So I was thinking, if you want to hurt them that killed your friend, how can you do it? And, you know, I start to think, this is the very important thing, that to think that easy. I start to think, okay, So I start to actually read about Palestine and Israel. And today, brother, I know more about Palestine and Israel than Palestine and Israel know. That quick. And I start to understand. And I start to understand this distraction, with the fucking world championship. All of it was fake. It was fucking distraction. So they could actually attack Palestine. Because underneath Gaza is fucking natural gas that is natural gas resources for 100 years. And that's what Israel is after. This is why they only bomb Gaza. Why only Gaza? And this is why. And all that to do so. And when they killed my friend, I didn't know anything. So I start to read about it. And I start to get the words out. When I started to do so, my whole friend, my whole circle, all my family and all my friends, they said, he lost it. He's gone mad.
Going crazy.
Yeah, they said he gone mad. I said, wait, when I was out there with my guns and Kalashnikov and everything, and I was shooting people to left, to the right, and rob people and everything, I smashed cops and I was in jail out. I wasn't crazy. That was me.
Nope. That was normal.
Yeah, that was normal. But when I'm now actually educating people about the same thing that is happening around us, I'm the crazy one. My brother, I changed. I took my AK, I changed it to a fucking pen. And I was crazy. When I had my AK in my hand, my favorite gun, when I had that in my hand, and I thought I was fearsome, I was wrong. How many can I kill? Some guy with 9mm, he can be better shooter. And he can kill me on the spot with one bullet. Huh? It doesn't matter if I have great vest, bulletproof vest, or my AK.
Yeah, or if you reload fast. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, bro. Just one bullet to my head.
Boom. You're gone.
Gone. I won't even hear it coming. So.
But what kind of legacy will you leave?
Bro, that's the thing. When I changed to that, when I changed to a fucking pen, people start to back off from me. And I was like, wait, what just happened? And people just told me, when I had Facebook, people just told me, yeah, you crazy. Yeah. They told me, Kia, stop it. Okay, Kia, Kyablo, blah, blah, blah. Please stop it. Don't do this. You're not going to change the world. And this is funny. This was just, almost 2 years ago. And they said, stop it. You won't change the world. I said, yeah, I will. They said, no, you must be very crazy to think so. I told them, that person that is crazy enough and dumb enough to think he can change the world, he will change the world because...
He will.
Yeah, he will. Yes, because he believes in it and he will. That's it. And they said, no, you won't. I said, okay, let's see. I said, listen, when I start again, I told you I'm gonna just put so much fear in the entire city, and I did. Back then, you told me I was crazy too, but now I changed it to a pen. I changed it to a pen. So when I started, everyone said, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But within time, people start to reposting the thing I posted. Okay, then, look, I had like 600 friends on Facebook. Okay. One girl, she started to repost everything I reposted. Okay. So, let's see, not all my 600 friends. Let's do it this way. Me and her, think I had like 100 people that reposted my stuff after her. But say 40 people, okay? Me and her, we got 40 people each to repost. Okay? So together we got 80 people that are reposting. So that 80 people, they just need 20 people to repost their stuff. Okay? Now we up to how many? 1,600 people.
1,600 people.
You see, bro? And that 1,600 people, They don't need 20. They just need 10 people to repost. Huh?
Exactly.
How much are we up to, brother? You see?
160,000.
You see, bro? It just goes, and that 160,000, they just need 5, not even 10. And that's the beauty of the domino effect.
Yep.
That's what I
agree.
want. That's what I want, brother. You know, I'm doing all this. I'm prepared to give my life. You know, I have cheated death many times, brother. Many, many times. I died in hospital in February. I was declared dead because I have diabetes. And, you know, people told me, relax, because when I do something, I'm passionate. I just go for it. You know, I can't sit still. If you
go all in.
Bro, you tell me, come tomorrow, I'm there. I said, let's go. I don't care who's in front of me. I don't care how many guns they got. I don't care what they're gonna do. The only thing I care about, what I'm gonna do to them. The only care I'm worried about, that I want everyone to see if one man, and we are talking about one man that, you know, that lived his life like a criminal, when everybody said I was outcast. I was just a slugger, enforcer, you know, the hitman, all that bullshit. That, they said, you don't fit in society. You're outcast. That outcast, only him, have impacted the world so great. I got lots of tattoos, bro. All my body is covered with tattoos. I got Stay Evil on my neck. I got the devil underneath it. They say, why stay evil? I say, why should I be a good guy? Good guy always lose.
True.
A good guy...
You can't please everybody.
No, a good guy is the worst guy because you can fool him very easily.
Mm-hmm.
You can fool him easily. So that was the whole thing, bro. When I looked into Anonymous, because when I was in gang, I always helped the poor one, the weak one. I stood up for them. I had the power to do so, so I did it. I had a lot of respect from the ordinary people. I hated cops. I hated the government. I hated everything. But, you know, I helped people. You know, when I had money, I gave donations. And I didn't go to them, here 10,000, here 20,000. No, I went to their house. I just slipped it in. And I could see them like 3 days. Something happened. Someone put money through the mailbox. And oh, who knew? My kid, you know, I said, it's a donation. Good for you. That was it. Their happiness was my reward.
That's compassion.
Bro, that is my fuel. That's what driven me to all this. That's my fuel. That is it. You know, I don't want recognition. I don't want money. They cannot buy me. They cannot buy me. No one can offer me. They can offer me the world. They can offer me all gold. Nothing can buy me. I'm not interested. The only thing I'm interested in, why are we killing each other?
Exactly.
Why all the religions, they are preaching peace, harmony, but they are slaughtering each other in the name of the same God they all say they are believing in. You understand? And it doesn't add up. They say peace. You said, okay. They said, yeah, religion is by choice. Okay, I choose one. There is always one if. And I hate that if. Why should it
destroys nations.
Yeah, bro. Why should it be one if? Huh? I tell you, brother, yeah, you believe, you say yes. And you do like this, okay. But, if you do this, you're gonna come to paradise. Blah, blah, blah. You are, okay, cool, sounds great.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds great. Sign me up. If you don't do as you are told, you're gonna burn in hell. And why do they always threaten people to do so?
Because religion is government for the spirit.
Yeah. And you know, I'm totally supporting of people that want to find themselves in a spiritual way or whatever. they say, because at the end, you're going to find yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's about it. And why not just do good? Why not just, why not just, see, you have some compassion, go and, feed the homeless. Go and help people, help your neighbors, say hi to people. Easy. Why should we, what are you looking at? You want to fight? I'm going to kill you. What the fuck? What the fuck? What are we doing? We're not animals. Animals in animal kingdom, they get along. A lion do not go and hunt some animal to just kill it. He go and hunt when he's hungry.
It's because fear has driven us to make all these crazy things, to put all these precautions in place instead of trying to...
We are programmed to get scared. They are programming us from the birth. And when I saw the anonymous movement, and one of my brothers, his name is Sami, he was the one who got me into Anonymous. And, they saw my passion for Palestine. And very soon after that, I started a movement for Palestine. I know I'm from Iran. I'm not Muslim. I'm not Arab. People say, oh, he's a Muslim. This is why he fights for Palestine. No, I have no religion, no God, no nothing. And because of that, they feared me more because they didn't know, why are you fighting for something you don't believe in or something you're not? And that's the question they asked me. I said, you don't have to have religion to help people. You don't have to have some ethnicity to help people. You just help people because they're human.
You have to have a good heart.
That's it. You just have to be, you are human. You are a human being. It's in our nature to help people. I don't understand why they are just making, they are making so many soldiers to kill, but not so many teachers to love.
You're very true. That's very true.
And,
I don't.
And that's getting me. So when I come to Anonymous, from the beginning, I was like, I was all over the place. I go and after that they said, yeah, he lost it. He lost it. He's gonna go to a nut job, asylum. But I started movement. Suddenly, I didn't recognize.
Well, you stopped giving into the world. You stopped paying attention to all the stupid things, the things that didn't advance you. You gave yourself over to something bigger. And you saw the change in yourself, and people tried to shut you down from it. People tried to shut you away from what you were supposed to do. And if you weren't doing what you were supposed to do, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have this conversation.
Yes.
We wouldn't have this following of people that believe in just that. It's like 1,000. It's like one yes can destroy 1,000 no's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
That one person that believes in that thing that you're doing, they're gonna do more for you than those 500 people that you talk to.
Exactly.
That one person that actually believes and has faith in everything you're saying, or at least some of the stuff that you're saying, and wants to try to help. Those are the people that you're talking to. Those 500 people over there that are doing whatever, that aren't really doing anything besides criticizing, shutting you down and trying to just destroy you. Those are the people that we don't pay attention to.
Those are your enemies.
But we still fight for them.
Yeah, bro, but those are your enemies, We fight for the humankind. We fight for the mankind. Okay?
Yep.
But we don't have to agree on none of them. I hate this Zionist bastard, brother. When we protested against Israel, we had like more than 1,000 Jews that protested with us. I was just amazed, He took his Israeli passport and he burned it in front of us. And I was like, man, let me give you a hug. You got my respect. I don't respect anybody. I don't give a shit about, if people are coming and they say they're a celebrity or they say, fuck him. Are you doing something good for the world? No, fuck you then. I don't care. I have more respect for the homeless guy and the king of the world. I don't give a shit about the king of the world. He can go fuck himself. But that homeless guy, his heart, I will even kiss his fucking feet and tell him thank you. That's my mentor. That's my inspiration. I had money, bro. I had money. I had girls. I had cars. I had lived a life. Not even a playboy had lived that life. Not even Hugh Hefner had lived that life. That life I lived in, it was. If people say it was perfect, I gotta say it was a perfect illusion of life.
Mm-hmm.
It was a perfect illusion because at the end of the day, bro, I didn't. I was so much fighting with people all the time. And I was in war with everyone, and so many have died in front of me, executions. I have seen all that bullshit, and when I see, I was thinking like, when it's gonna end, and I didn't realize I'm just wasting energy on stupid fucking stuff, and that was suddenly one day after I joined the anonymous movement. And just start to understand things bigger and bigger, I was like, wait, I'm not fighting no one but myself.
Yep. And your brothers.
Yeah.
And your sisters.
No.
And people that could be helping.
Yeah, bro, but I was hating myself. I was like, why do I have so much anger?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Why? Why do I have that much? Because I was too much, brother. I was too fucking much. And I attacked everyone. And, I was like, where am I coming with all this? So I use my fearlessness and I start to seeing myself in the mirror and I start to judging myself.
Yep.
And that's very hard. So
I feel like a lot of people don't do just that. And
no.
Can I speak on that real quick?
By all means, brother.
I feel like just that aspect of being able to turn the camera around and look at yourself and say, what in the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
What have I done? What have I made? What have I left for people?
Yeah.
You when you take that 2 seconds to be like, I haven't done anything. I've destroyed everything I've touched. I've been pretty selfish about it. When you make that judgment call and you look at yourself and you say, hey, I want to help people. That's where the magic happens.
Exactly. Bro, when I was like the first time I fed the people and we fed the homeless, we just gathered like raw food, vegetables, the bread, and cheese and everything. Everything was organic, bro. So we had groceries for is like 50,000 crowns. Say if you make it like $15,000, and
Wow.
that's a lot. So
that is a lot.
Everything was organic, brother. Everything was organic. So we just want to make them feel important. Because they are homeless. What, should I go buy cheap GMO and killing them? I'm not doing, you think you are doing something right. You're going to save money to, feed more people. But you actually are killing them. So you rather buy the, expensive stuff and feed 20 people. If you're going to think you're going to feed 100 people, 20 people, you're done. Feed 1 people, you're done. People think to change the world, it's going to take like millions of dollars and you're just going to change everything. So we just fed 200 people, bro. And this is the very funny story of my brother. We were homeless with them 3 days. We want to feel that experience. One of my guys in my team, he was homeless for 1 month. Just to feel it. And it's cold in Sweden. It's fucking cold.
Yeah.
And he was just homeless for 1 fucking month. And I saw him and I thought, shit, I admire this guy. And when I started talking to all my like mobster friends, hitmen, blah, 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 I said, this guy, I fucking love him. I have so much respect for him. And everybody was just looking at me. Are you crazy?
You're crazy.
Yeah, you're crazy. Yeah. What happened? Have you taken something? Smoked something? What the fuck? Who the fuck is this guy? So shut the fuck up. This guy is a good guy. And they were like, we have been in wars with people, and people came in and said he was like, some mafia boss for the other Europe team. He was in front. He said, shut the fuck up. Who the fuck are you? And you see this guy, you have respect for him. This, they didn't understand because I was changing. I was changing myself, and I was like, when I see those so-called my friends, bro, I see them. They got money, they got this, they got that. They are not happy. He has to live in fear because he have killed someone 10 years ago. Maybe someone is gonna kill him after 5 years. After 5 years they're gonna kill him.
Yep.
None of them are safe. None of them. They are not happy with themselves. They cannot be alone. They cannot sit alone with themselves. They go crazy. So I started to see. I said, look, he's fucking homeless. 1 month. With them 1 month. And I was like, after that, when we feed the homeless, we fed them. Bro, 3 days we fed them. We were homeless with them. And when we fed we just handed out like 1,200 pieces of clothing.
Oh my gosh.
And we didn't go to Red Cross or another cross or Fuckface Cross or all that bullshit organization because they are bluff. We didn't go to them. We went directly to the streets and we searched for them. And we searched. We had our mask on. And people just told me, when I had started, Instagram, everything, but they were just laughing and said, haha, Mr. Anonymous, you are showing your face. You are not anonymous. We know who you are. I said, fuck face. I know you know who I am. I know. And you know me. I have known you since we were kids. You fucking idiot. I'm anonymous for those people I'm helping. What can I say about Sand? I had so many questions, I have been like with priests and imams and everything, they were all talking about heaven and hell, and I said, what's paradise? They said paradise. They said this is paradise. Paradise is like, he said paradise. If you die and everything, you come to paradise. You can eat from the tree. It grows back. You can sacrifice animals. When you sacrifice them, they will reincarnated, or they're gonna live again, and all that. And I just said one thing. I told them, if we are dead, we're gonna be spirit, yes? He said yes. I said, why are you talking about eating? If we are dead, we are dead. We shouldn't eat. What the fuck should I sacrifice a lamb for? I don't need food. I'm dead. He couldn't answer me. I said, answer me. I want to know. He couldn't.
And these are some questions we're going to have to answer in another episode. My man, Anonymous Kyablo. Yep. It was great. It was great having you on, brother.
Oh, it was my pleasure. I waited for this. Bro, thank you very much, because, it's too overwhelming, So I'm trying to do my best to change everything. I know I have many obstacles to cross. I have many obstacles to do. But I truly thank you from my heart, bro. And I hope we can do this again, because for me, I don't know how to thank you, bro.
Thank you, man. This was fantastic. Being able to have you on just to share your experiences was more than enough, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much.
We'll have to have you on sometime soon.
I will be there, bro. No problem. I will be there in a heartbeat. Just tell me when.
Is there anything else that you wanted to say, maybe to the audience? Maybe plug one of your projects, or maybe talk about something else you got going on?
The only thing I just want to say to everyone, I thank everyone dearly for the support that have happened. I thank them truly for everything. I thank all of them who changed, their profile picture to my name, and that was too overwhelming. And I received every message that everybody sent, and I'm trying to get in touch with everyone, because my page, I'm not like other pages, like they got. I'm trying to follow everyone that follows me, and I unfollow everyone that unfollows me. So I'm not like that I'm gonna just have 10,000 or 40,000 followers and I just follow 20 people. No, because each one that follows me show me that respect. I show them the same respect. And if you have noticed on my page, everyone that comments, I comment back to them. It's not like I just select few people to comment to. I comment everyone. I show everyone that respect, and I'm trying to do good. So I thank everyone dearly. I thank every hacktivist. I thank everyone that are fighting for the cause. You got my respect. I bow my head before you, and please, I just keep going. Never stop. Never give up. Just do so. Support us. Support Truth's sake. We're gonna do so much good. I'm believing in us very much. So support us to be victorious, because we need people that stand up for everyone. The last thing I can tell people to stop this pray for that, because if praying would change the world, we wouldn't have these problems at all. Praying is a way of saying that you did something and you're done. No, I think it's a very coward way to just walk away from some problem. You want to be part of the solution, then you have to stand up for it. So next time you're going to do something, don't say pray for Palestine. If you had prayed for it, it would be free long time ago. They have passed like 66 years and the same thing is going on, even worse. So stand up. Don't pray. Don't wait. Your thoughts, keep it to yourself and grow with it. The only person that can grow with your thoughts is only you. The only thing you want to stand up, if you want to help the world, stand up. Stand fucking up. Stand up, because we all are going to stand up with you. That's all I have to say.
Right on, brother. I could not agree more.
Thank you, my brother.